Good morning and welcome to the new vlog. It is actually Tuesday. I meant to check in and start the vlog yesterday, but it was just kind of an off day for me. So we're starting on Tuesday. I have today and tomorrow off, and I have some plans. I am going to do some of the laundry, just putting it away and folding it and whatnot, because Charlotte went to the laundromat yesterday. I want to do some straightening up today, and then I want to read and I want to write. Those are my goals for the day. It is literally the 13th of January and I haven't finished a single book. And I know that that's not like that big of a deal. Reading isn't a competition, blah, blah, blah. But I usually have a book finished by now. And while I'm totally cool and chill, and I mentioned it in last week's vlog, that I wanted to prioritize reading when I wanted to read and not trying to rush through books because I want to fully enjoy them. Because sometimes I worry that I'm rushing through things and not fully appreciating them. There's no reason for this book to have taken me 13 days to read, especially since I'm actually really enjoying it when I sit down to read it. It's just that the world is kind of a mess and I get sucked into doom scrolling and getting really upset over valid things to be upset about. And then I'm distracting myself with other things, watching TV or more doom scrolling, or like I'm not even doing anything. I'm just like paralyzed with this like lack of ability to do anything. And I would really like to stop the doom scrolling and either be reading or writing or something, as well as all the other things that I'm doing in my life right now. It's just, I'm sure everyone else is feeling this way, this sense of like trying to maintain some form of normalcy when everything is not normal. And like, how are you supposed to do that? And how are you supposed to act like everything's normal when literally nothing is normal and nothing is okay? So I'm just like kind of stuck in this, like, I feel almost paralyzed and I'm not doing anything. So I really need to kind of try and break out of that spell. And I think once I break out of that, then I'll feel better about like all of the other things that I'm trying to do, like outside of work and myself, like just in general. That's a really, like, I don't even think I'm expressing myself the way that I want to express myself. But regardless, I really would like to finish a book this week. I would like to finish 2 to try and feel like I'm a little back on track. But honestly, if I could finish 1, that would be great. I am currently reading The Jasad Crown, which is by Sarah Hashem. It is an Egyptian-inspired fantasy duology about Sylvia. She is the Jasad heir, and her kingdom was pretty much wiped off the map, and because of people fearing their magic. And now the people of Jasad are living in hiding, trying to hide their magic, because if the Nizal kingdom finds them, then they are sent to trial, but essentially everyone knows that that just means they're going to be executed. And there is a revolution starting. So in the first book, there was like a set of trials, and Sylvia was essentially given the opportunity to work with the Nizal heir to win the trials and earn her freedom. And now in the second book, things have diverged a little bit and we are in the middle of a rebellion. And I'm really enjoying it. The enemies to lovers between the Jasad heir and the Nizal heir, Sylvia and Aaron, is just so good. It's like true enemies to lovers, because they've really, over the first book, it was a slow burn. They really learned about each other, and not just about the people that everyone else expects them to be, but the people who they are. Like, they are really the only two people who see each other for who they are. And there's this like respect and connection between the two of them. And I'm really anxious about how that's all going to play out in this second one. But ultimately, I'm really enjoying it when I'm sitting down and reading it. So I really want to dedicate some time to reading today and this week. I'm currently on page 222. So not super far in, but I am really enjoying it. But with that said, I had to stop holding my camera like that. With that said, I am going to, it's like 11:30. I don't even know what time it is. 11:39. It's 11:39. I let myself be like chill and in bed and relaxing for a while. But now I am going to go try and do some of the things that I want to get done. And I will update you as I go about things. I'm also trying to be better about doing B-roll footage, but I always forget. So fingers crossed I'm better at this year. I'm also going to edit and upload last week's vlog today. So I'm going to hold myself accountable and show you once that's finished. So I also have to make the thumbnail for that. But anyway, I'm going to get started and yeah. I got some straightening up done, so I'm gonna eat some lunch and watch Haikyuu. Hi friends. My well-laid plans for today did not go as planned. It's 8:30. I did do some writing. And then I kind of got distracted with TikTok and a nap. Midnight's hardcore judging me. But it's partly her fault that I took a nap because she was laying with me. Charlotte gets home soon, so see, I hate when I feel like I've wasted a day off. But like, also I'm allowed to have a day when I don't do anything. But I do still feel like I wasted a day off. Luckily, I do still have tomorrow off, so. Fingers crossed tomorrow is a better day. I do have my book with me, so I am going to get comfy and read a little bit before Charlotte gets home. Also, I got a new pen, and I don't know what I was thinking because the pictures do show what size the pen was, but I thought it was like a regular standard size pen. It's actually like as big as my hand. Don't be fooled. I'm literally obsessed with it. It's a Uniball pen. But I'm just tickled pink by how small it is. It's like the perfect size for my hand. I'm obsessed with it. So I was very excited to do some writing with this today. So anyway, that's my exciting news for you. I'm going to read for a little bit. I'm going to put my phone away. I'm going to put it on Do Not Disturb, except for Charlotte. And I'm going to read for a little bit. Hey, it is Wednesday. It's in the early afternoon. It's really nice outside, so I've opened the door to let some fresh air in. But I really should have been more productive yesterday. Because now I'm feeling paralyzed by all the things that I didn't do yesterday that I really need to do today. So I am going to do that. I haven't done anything yet today, and it's, again, like I said, past noon. I I don't know why I do this to myself. And then I'm so stressed out because I have a million things to do, when it wouldn't have been so bad if I had just gotten up and did the things. So I am going to turn on Haiku, and I'm going to get all the laundry folded and hung up so that that can be done. And then I am going to finish editing and uploading the first weekly vlog of 2026. And then I'm gonna write and I'm gonna read. I would really like to make a lot of progress on the Jasad Crown today. It would have been nice if I had read some yesterday so that today I could finish, but that's probably not what's going to happen. Also, the Fleet game is tonight, so very excited to be able to watch that. Fingers crossed we win. We are undefeated on home ice, so Aganis and Songus Center. But we lost last week, so I'm really hoping that we can come back and win tonight, because next week I'm going to the game. So I really want them to win this week so that they have a winning streak to think of and not a losing streak. You know what I mean? Like, because if they lose tonight, then that would be 2 games in a row that they lost going into next week. So I'm thinking, I'm like thinking long game right now, versus instead of like losing tonight and then next week we're going in and having lost 2 games in a row. We are still currently the #1 in the league, but I feel like the standings have gotten a little bit closer than they were previously. And I really want us to win. I think we only have 2 more games until we're on a break for February for the Olympics in Milan, which I do also want to watch because a lot of my PW girls are on the Olympic teams for their individual countries. So I would really like to go into the break with a nice winning streak. Win this week, win next week. You know what I mean? But that being said, I am gonna go get some of those things done so that I can have the rest of the evening to kind of relax before I have to go back to work tomorrow. Boo! My first box of the botanicals. Starting the second box. It's a commercial break. Still 0-0. We're up against the Toronto Scepters. I would really like to win. I'm hoping that the Legos help keep me calm and relaxed, because the last few games have had me stressed to the max. I swear to God, every game I'm like so stressed out. But we won. We won. We won. We won. I love the Fleet. I love the Fleet. I'm so stressed. Hi, girls. My final flower and Traders. Oh my God. The S&Q mode. Ugh. Anyway, hey. It's Thursday. It's 3:20. I'm just out of work. I had a kind of baby shift today. And baby shift, I mean 6.5 hours, but usually I'm 8.5 or 8 hours. So it does feel like a baby shift. I'm gonna get home before I lose any kind of motivation for the day. I didn't do as much as I thought I would do yesterday, but overall I'm calling the day a success. Today I'm planning on reading at least 100 pages of the Jasad Crown, because we're halfway through January and I haven't finished a single book, which doesn't seem that serious, but to me it feels serious, so I'm going to do my best to remedy that. And then I think we have a new episode of Traitors coming out today. We started watching this show because Charlotte really wanted to give it a try. I don't think I'm really enjoying it as much as everybody else is enjoying it. I love Alan Cumming, and I really love Rob. I think Rob was born to be a traitor, and I don't know what it is about that man, but I love that man. Every time he's on the screen, I'm watching him. I think he's doing great. But overall, like, if he was not on the show, I don't think I would watch. Which is not a very popular opinion, I feel. But Charlotte's enjoying it, so we are watching it. And I love that. I just am doing other things while we watch it. So anyway, I'm gonna go home. I just wanted to check in before I got home because I have a bad habit of not wanting to talk on the camera in front of Charlotte. So anyway, somebody's parking. Bye. Hello. It's Saturday night. It's 9:30.
It's only 9:30.
Yeah, it's only 9:30. We are just getting home because after work, me and our friend Lindsay went and met Charlotte at her mall, and we had Cheesecake Factory, and it was delicious. And then we went to Newbury Comics, and we got Giggle Monsters, or Lindsay and I got Giggle Monsters. I ended up getting the same Giggle Monster that I had, and Lindsay went back and got more, even though I told her not to do that. And she gave me another one, and I got this little guy. Like, can you believe? He's so cute. I took him off my bag. But he's gonna go on my bag. So now I have one Giggle Monster on my LL Bean bag that I've been carrying around with me on top of my bag, and so now I'll have another Giggle Monster on my bag, so I can have a Giggle Monster with me almost at all times. Charlotte chose not to get a Giggle Monster. She was feeling a little guilty about the number of charms that she has that are not on her bag, so she didn't want to get another one. Which, fair, I suppose.
Charlotte also might need to buy a new tire. So.
Maybe they can patch it. Charlotte's tire was completely flat when we got out of the mall, and then luckily she had like a portable air pump. I didn't know that was a thing. Apparently it's a thing. And we were able to pump air in the tire.
And it kept the air.
And it kept the air.
I didn't hear it. I'm not going to keep talking about it.
We're not going to keep talking about it. But fingers crossed that she doesn't need to buy a new tire. Okay, good night. Good morning. It's Sunday. It is 11 a.m. and I have the day off today, and I want to be productive in 3 separate ways. 1, I want to do some writing today. 2, I want to make some really good progress in the Jasad crowd. I don't know why I keep saying the Jasad crowd. The Jasad crown. I would really like to finish it today, but I just don't think that that is going to happen. And then my third thing is I would like to edit the vlog that I have been making. I think because I'm still kind of getting into the habit again of vlogging, especially after taking like the last half of 2025 off, I might combine them like once I get all of the footage uploaded to the computer to see how long I actually have, like the amount of time that I actually have footage for, and see if I can just combine it all in one, and do like a first half of January, like slow getting into the new year kind of vlog. But those are the three, that makes it look like there's six, three different things that I would like to get done today, and I have all day to do it. The only thing that I have to get done is to go pick up Max because he comes back from his dad's house today. So I have to do that around 5, but I have 6 hours until then. So, oh, and then the Boston Fleet game is tonight, but that's not until 10 p.m. It's a 10 p.m. game on a Sunday. That's crazy. And I know it's because they are in Seattle. So it's not an unreasonable time for Seattle, but it's 10 p.m. on a Sunday. And I know it's a week. I know it's like a 3-day weekend for people, but not for me because I work retail. So I work tomorrow. So that being said, I'm going to crack open this Diet Coke. Because I haven't had one yet this morning. Crazy. And I'm going to start inputting all of my footage onto the computer. And while that's going, I won't have access to my camera because it'll be connected to the computer. And I'll read all of that time. So maybe then I will check in and tell you what page I'm on after all that has been uploaded. I'm currently on page 288. I didn't read the 100 pages that I promised you I would the other day. Sorry, but I did make some progress, so can't be too mad at me. But so I will let you know once I am done uploading the footage to my computer what page I'm at. So, cheers. Let's get to it. Boston Fleet won in a shootout, which was so stressful. I feel like I'm going to be sick, but we're ending the week with a win, and I feel like that's, you know, what could be better than that. So I didn't finish my book, but the Fleet did win tonight, so